Do we need to warm the crowd towards our?
I think so.
Okay, let's start.
Yeah.
Let's start as we mean to go on with some fat hype. Who should we talk about first? Shall we talk about Phaeton, who is
the home team?
Who's the home
Clearly.
team? That's the question.
Necronomics.
Yeah, but they're just not the underdogs, are they? It's.
I mean, like, okay. Do you want to talk about the underdog, or do you want to talk
Let's
about
talk about the Necronomics. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay.
So watch this, guys. Watch this.
Stuck in the city and the night is a war. In touch with the ground.
That was a fireball!
Oh!
He got the cross!
Smell like a sound. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Just like the wolf. Like the wolf.
Hero wise.
Oh my days!
I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Lost in a crowd, I smell like a sound. And I'm hungry like the wolf.
Get him! Oh hello, you can definitely. Yo! Oh my god!
What is this good?
What a startling video! What an incredible video! What an incredible team we're talking about next. The Necronomics, gentlemen. Have I left you mute? I definitely unmuted you.
No, sorry, I was muted because I was watching it. McNaughton's just posted a fantastic GIF, which sums up me in a nutshell right now. I was like, the fact is, I've calmed down now. I'm happy. Everything's fine. We got a plus strength. Blitz rat. We're all
That's
good.
so good.
McNaughton, I continue to
Right,
love your
so
work, buddy.
Necronomics team, Horny Cricket. He's a past Super Bowl champion, so he's used to being under this kind of pressure. He's been here before, and arguably his old team wasn't as the Lizard team he won with wasn't as good as this team. We've got Hate My Hair, who is a werewolf, who's pom, block, tackle, and jump up, which is pretty silly. He's also only 26 SPP away from a level up.
Yeah, it's a fantastic werewolf. I don't think anyone can complain if you had a werewolf.
I don't think there's.
I mean, your opponent might complain, but
if you can choose any level for for level 7, it's got to be like strength, right? It's about the only thing he's missing.
Yeah, it would be a nice pickup, wouldn't it?
But I mean, looking at it, that's the only skill I can think of that you'd want. Like,
hope to go out on the boxcar.
But if you don't, like maybe dodge. I don't know. It's a great player. Horny Soul, block and agi is the beginnings of a phenomenal wolf. He needs a pass to level up, so I'm assuming we'll see him level or die during this game. Because that's how it goes, right? He's gonna get nailed by a rock, turn 0, and get MVP.
Stop. Just stop your nonsense.
Juggernaut Doc Mark is a great choice, actually, on Hate My Hair. If you get doubles,
it won't be a rock; it'll be a chunk of silver.
Yeah,
the werewolf.
God, even Cunning Fox Pop's getting in the action.
Hyped enough to start throwing things on the. Yeah, we've got Frank, who is a great flesh. He's about the best flesh golem you can get without doubles or stats, right?
I mean, block, guard, mighty blow, grab. He did some work in the previous match between Horny Cricket and Papa Nasty. So yeah, he's not a bad piece at all.
And this is a team that has survived very well, considering they walked through the Papa Nasty wall of Pom.
Well, I mean, one flesh golem did, the other one not very much.
The wall of Pom doesn't really mean much when they're all on the ground.
Yeah, it's more like the minefield of Pom, I suppose.
The carpet of Pom.
Yeah, if Frank can get doubles into dodge, my god, he'd be hindered the dejection mark too, wouldn't he? It really would. Talcum, the white, he's got guard and mighty blow. We've got another white with just mighty blow, chrome 2. Talcum 4, by the way. He's been recycled a few times, that boy. Then we've got Great Grandpa Guile, Blodge, Shoe Hands, plus move, sidestep. Great ghoul. And Grandpa Guile the 4th, who's wrestle and tackle, who's done work. Phil, welcome, dude. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. It's good to see you, man. Bones, who is kick and block. We've got Boned 2, who's block and fend, and 8th one, who is Boned 2, Boned, yeah.
What's Bone 3 then, T?
A good day to bone hard.
Or Boned hardest.
No, that's too simple.
Anyway, 8th one, who's clearly been adopted somewhere along the line by being murdered, who's got dirty player, and KV Ken, who was one of the pastry pests. He was a rat, and he looks very human for a rat, doesn't he?
I'd like to think that Horny Cricket just named a random zombie. 8th one. Just, Bones, Bone 2, Bone Holio. I ain't got room here for an 8.
No. It's a solid looking team.
Because that's the first name I think of when I think
Rock's
of
up at 1730 TV, so it's pretty solid. Want to see his opponent? Shall we look at his opponent real quick?
Yes.
I mean, do we have to?
We kind of do, if we're gonna do this properly.
Yeah, I guess.
If we're gonna do them justice.
So frightfully hectic. The band started leaving, cause we all stopped breathing. Yeah.
And Mad Rats have done it again. They have the lead. That's a blitz, folks.
After one blitz, what do you not want to see?
And Miggles Mastersmith is injured.
It's a ballroom.
Comes a foul. Feathers.
My boys!
Oh, he's fine. He'll be alright. He'll live.
Hello.
Ned! Ned is dead! Oh no, Ned! Mad Rats Furry Road are going through to the last 8.
And that would be Mad Rats, ladies and gentlemen. They are the definitive underdogs coming into this game, I would say.
Under rats.
Under Rats.
Because the dogs are on the
That's
other
true.
team.
That's very true. And we have... Where are we? Where nice. Can find the bloody team. There we go. Mad Rats Fury Road. Do one of you guys want to take point total on this one?
Mad Rats Furry Road. Let me look. I have to go actually load up the team now.
They're on channel. If you want, if you just look on the stream.
Oh. Right. Let's have a look. But now I have to wait. See, this is.
I can take
slow.
the point on this if you want, Metal. It was a good movie. The visuals perfect.
Yeah, he's not taking the point on that when he's lagging when he's speaking. Anyway, it's pretty decent. He's got a stat up. Where'd he get that from?
It came in after his last game. Kenobi Vance got the touchdowns
so
against Torsky after the absolute demolition of Torsky's team.
So, it's a pretty good Skaven team. There's not really anything out of the ordinary or crazy. The gutter runners are pretty well developed. The even spread of SPP is pretty nice. This is not like one that's just gotten a ridiculous amount. The other ones are nonsense or not really any good. Fevers McGraw is my favourite player ever because dodging a line rat and I love it. But I think it's really going to be a case of what can Pop Pop, Doomclaw, and Kark Bloodfang actually do. So what I think could happen is if Fatten does exactly the same thing as he did in the last game and just fouled his opponent off the pitch, and if he gets as supremely lucky as he did, to be honest, to get all of those Kaz.
Yeah, but the argument is that you know, against a Necro team, it's an entirely different kettle of fish rather than fouling off 11 High Elves. You know, the Necro team's got a bench. They've also got regen. They've got no AV7 players.
Yes, they do.
Well, the ghouls, I suppose. Yeah, but
Ghouls.
yeah,
Number
that's
7. They don't have regen, so your argument is invalid.
Oh, right, they can foul the ghouls. Wow. Okay, yes. If he's letting the ghouls get fouled, Cricket's probably already lost.
Something's gone wrong.
But you never know what can happen in the game of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, you could have your killer rocked on turn 0.
Yeah, let's not go there. It's a good example, but I actually
you could be 2-0 up. You could be 2-0 up, and then 3 blitzes in a row, and you know.
I think I want to give it to Fatten as the sort of under-rat here, but I think Necronomics have probably got this, just in terms of being in this position before, as a previous.
You think experience is going to trump?
I feel just because the fact is you're in the semi-finals now, so it's like you're that close, so the pressure could be there.
Look, I agree with you when you said earlier that it's not an out of the ordinary. Like, it's nothing extraordinary. This is very much a no frills.
I mean, Kenobi Vance coming in with plus movement makes the one turn so much easier. Does that?
I mean, it does, but he still needs.
He needs a push.
Like one push. That's like the easiest part.
I mean, we'll see, won't we? But
it's when you get into like having to do 3, potentially 4 pushes. That's when things get a little bit more challenging.
Yeah. No, but I think I agree with you, T. I think it's going to be a question of whether Phaeton handle the pressure cooker that is semi-final.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the one thing he hasn't got is a great deal of inducements this time. He's 1660 team value now against the Necros, who are 1730, so there's only, you know, 70k in it. Yeah, he'd have 110 in the bank, so I think potentially, you know, I think we're going to be looking at Mad Rats dipping in for a wizard. And I'd argue that because if you look at their possible matchup on the other side of the bracket, where they're looking to the winner of Sage or Walkathon, and let's face it, most people are probably giving that to Walkathon because of... No, sorry, not Walkathon. We're giving that to the Sage because, you know, Chaos versus Orcs is a huge ask for the Orcs with that much claw. And so little inducements. Yes. And if I think Mad Rats, if they're looking long term, if they're looking to beat Surge, they know they get inducements against Surge, so they don't really need their bank. Would be my argument, which is why I would expect to see Mad Rats scum a wizard.
Well, I don't disagree with you entirely. Pulling the trigger on a wizard.
So when's the game?
15 minutes.
Oh, so we've
got 15 minutes, but we have got a straw poll for people in chat to vote on. As the numbers keep on coming in, get yourself voting on that, guys. See what the chat thinks. Who are you guys giving it to? I want an opinion from each.
I've already said, didn't I? I did. Necronomics.
Yeah, I think you gave it Necronomics.
What about you, Crusader?
Let me have a quick look at both teams again.
It's not like we just spent the last 20 minutes talking about him or anything.
Yeah, I know, but like a lot of things when it comes, we go, oh yeah, but if this does that, and then you go, oh, happens. If Mad Rats do scum a wizard, and Phaeton plays the game of his life, I think he's in with a decent chance. Right? As I've said before, you can't count Skaven out until they're all dead on the sideline. It's just a question of whether or not Horny Cricket's experience.
There is no stadium,
and he's very nicely developed pro team.
Yeah, there's no stadium in play here. It's at the Necronomics home field, which is the pit. It's a level 2, but he hasn't ever found the money to actually update it yet.
No,
I'm expecting we're probably going to see a surf stadium there.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to give it to the Rats. I think, as I said, I think with Skaven, unless you've killed every single player, you just can't say that you're going to have.
Unless you kill all of the gut runners, in which case the other players are kind of pants.
Yeah, they are, but gutter runners can prove to be a little hard.
So far, there's like 30 odd people in chat, and there's 5 votes on the straw poll. So, well done there, guys.
It's always the way.
I'm glad, and to be fair, 4 of them have given it to Mad Rats.
Yeah, they have. I
Vote.
think whilst the Necronomics are a much nicer looking team on paper.
Yeah, how many more times can you go and copy paste this thing? Because people are totally going to do that when you're bothering them.
How many times?
Vote for this,
Wow,
vote for
wow,
this, vote for this.
two whole times. Wow. I pushed it twice. Oh my days! And you know what? We went from 5 votes to 11 votes, so we got more. We more than doubled the votes. So I think chat just told you to screw off.
I think someone
In
got
fact,
a little
13
bit
votes.
there.
So yeah, Linking It the second time has brought in 8 new votes, and Mad Rats are still ahead, 9-4.
Yeah, I'm going to give the Rats the win here. I don't think they'll escape it without casualties.
Shots fired from T. Rock's thrown back at him.
No, for fuck's sake.
What about you, Metal? Who are you giving the predicted
I think Phaeton's shown that he's a very tactical coach. He's he's very quick to take advantage of any opportunity provided to him. But I think Phaeton is very, very clinical about how he does it, and like we saw this when he played Toskai. He went in with a game plan. He knew what he was doing from before the game even started, and he just executed it to perfection. He knew what he wanted to do. He did it. He followed that game plan, and it worked. He's the kind of coach that thinks way in advance, figures out what he wants, and takes it. And then if something pops up, then it gets. He takes advantage of that too. On the flip side, Horny Cricket is the most experienced opponent he's going to have had to face. Like I say, Horny Cricket has been around since he won the Super Bowl in Season 2. And it's Season 6 now, so, he knows what he's doing, right? I genuinely think I'd give this one to Cricket, simply through experience, plus having a more powerful team. Gutter runners are fast, but I mean, look at that killer wolf. He can run down those gutter runners without that much difficulty. And when he catches them, he's got tackle, he's got piling on, he's got mighty blow, and then he can jump up and chase the next one. He's like, he's the dream dog chasing cars, where the cars are gutter runners and he's the dog, except he's the dog that can kill the car, rather than the other way around. Sorry, that got a bit mauled, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so many different analogies. You chose the one a little hard.
Dogs chase cars, right? Only they normally don't know what to do when they get there, whereas he knows exactly what to do when he gets there. He'll be playing fetch with the gut runners then, alright? Alright. So I'm giving it to Cricket. I think it'd be the the dream story would be the fairy tale coming from nowhere in Div 3, fighting through one of the hardest G-Man divs because there was some returning teams mixed in with the fresh teams, coming out on top with an almost undefeated record. I have to say almost, because Ken shoots me every time we don't remind the world that Ken beat him in season, but Ken was playing Chaos Dwarves and it's a Skaven team, so it's there's a certain amount of
almost like their natural predator.
Yeah, it's. And Horny Cricket's just loading into Blood Bowl, so this is going to be a perfect time, I think, for us to throw it to a break while people finalise their decision on the straw poll. We'll link it one more time to really upset T. And then we're going to throw it to a break, come back, and we should be live. I also really need a drink, so we'll see you all in about 3 minutes, folks. Alrighty then, so I'm back, and I think my co-commented, hello guys. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Call me
Really?
just as I tell me.
Yeah, good timing there.
Ready to go?
I think
Ready to
we're
go?
a few new co-commentators. Hello, James. Welcome back to the stream. I want to see how the vote's been going. We're up to 23 total votes, and Mad Rats are still in the lead. We haven't been able to convince them. Those of us who've been singing the Necronomics song, that was an anticlimax. Well, I do apologise there, 40. I do apologise. 10 votes to 13, so it's pretty close. You know, there's only, 12% swing in there? Not much. 13% difference, in opinion. Dramatic music players. Oh, hey guys. That's how we do it, Ronnie. You should know that by now. You've been here a few times.
Oh, man. The game is up,
Are
gentlemen.
we ready to go?
It's up.
Well,
I mean, as ready as I am.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm really... This is... Out of the two, I unfortunately think, as much as I love Walker, I think he's a great guy, I'm very concerned that him and Sage is going to be a bit anticlimactic, whereas I think this one could go to the wire.
I mean, you say that, but Blood Bowl is a game where anything can happen.
For example, could have your Blitz
we've already
route
seen that today.
rocked.
Yeah, you could. Really annoying. The game is up, friends. The
The game is afoot.
Are you going to stop the poll?
I'm just going to leave
What are you
it.
going to do?
Just keep it going.
It'll just disappear off the chat very quickly.
If people vote later on when they know who the definite winner is, if that's the case, then they're
This looks to me, from this setup, we have just got in here, it really does look to me that,
Mad Rats.
yeah, which means that they lost the toss. Because, you know, it's been fate and strategy wherever he's won the kickoff, that he'd want to go on defense. Because Rats like to defend whilst they've got a full squad.
It's kind of like elves.
Very
in a
much so,
sense,
but I
isn't
think even more so, because unlike elves, Skaven linemen tend to die a lot quicker because they can't, you know, their ability to dodge out from follow-up hits is low because of IG3. They have lower armor in general, and they generally
it? I love that new
don't
kick
tend
skill.
to get blodge either. So, on the whole, line rats are much worse than elf linemen.
Getting a quick snap, so basically like a blitz for an offensive
An
team.
offensive blitz. So, you know, he's sticking to his plans.
I mean,
Cutting Fox Pup, man, T really had his world rocked.
It was the
I
fucking
have
worst.
to say,
Alright.
big shouts to Cunning Fox Pup. He's already endeared himself to me, and he's only just signed up for the league today. So
Yeah. Cool guy. Totally not on my my
Shit
naughty
list.
list.
yeah,
No, I don't have a naughty list. I have a naughty list.
wouldn't it be a naughty list?
No,
God.
rock list more like.
You're gonna get the Rock Stadium, aren't you?
Anyway,
Very next earliest convenience.
Thanks. I can probably. Yeah, probably.
that's a bounty, says James.
You sinned, not as much as you picked on him. I saw the fouls.
He didn't pick on me at all. I was fouling him the same. Did you see how much Ali
The
Babad
crowd
did?
picked on.
I
the
was
crowd
so
picked on
surprised
T,
you picked
let's
up
be
Ali
real.
Babad. I'm not gonna lie.
It was 80k. It's 80k blocks.
I actually think, to be honest, the only real mistake you made was, I think, forgetting what turn it was on your offence.
Ooh,
That's
that's
a big early reroll burn. That's, you know, Cricket's going to be happy with that. Extra happy with the fact that he didn't follow up and didn't pile on.
Let's see if Bone 2 can the same thing. Oh,
Well,
that's a
well,
KO.
he get KO'd, so.
Got a little bit bone there. Sunshine.
you know, if anything, you'd have probably wanted Bon Holio to take the KO because he didn't have block and fend.
Mad Rats have got a wizard.
So we were right. They did scum the wizard from their own pocket.
+1 fame to Horny Cricket.
Do we have the
Which-
fame? We don't have the fame numbers,
pretty good.
unfortunately, because we weren't here when it started. No, I mean the
the
actual
+1.
fan numbers.
Oh,
The
the
fans.
rules.
Yeah, it happens before the kickoff events and all that sort of stuff. So.
The fouls were just nothing in that game. But anyway, let's not focus on that game. Let's
Yeah,
focus on this one.
Earthwin is positioned that if there was
The main
if one of
event, as it
these
were.
valuable rats does go down, Earthwin's going to run over and kick them square in the head. Horny Cricket is not a man who's afraid of fouling, but he is actually outnumbered
No,
this
should
game
he?
by 1.
Yeah. I do like the doggy arrow formation. Leading with Grandpa Guile, the 4 from the background.
Yeah, he's left the other ghoul off the pitch because he does not want Great Grandpa Guile getting targeted unnecessarily.
Yeah, I mean it's a good thing.
You say unnecessarily. I say with
To be fair though,
prejudice.
Kenobi Vance being
Well-
on the pitch is almost as much of a surprise.
Yeah, that's a bit weird because he could just get owned essentially, and then you've lost a movement 10 guy and you've lost a really pretty straightforward one turner. Not the most straightforward until you get sprint.
Yeah, I have to agree with
but-
McNaughton coming through in chat as well, saying that the fact that Hood did progress means we've been hard done by and are out of Jurassic Park puns.
Yeah.
Looks like Phaeton's going to be
God damn
targeting
it.
the kicker here rather than the dirty player, which I don't necessarily agree with.
I do.
Kicker is
Kick's
very
too
good,
now.
but soft, squishy rats and dirty player tends to mix badly.
Yeah, but still, that's a block guy too, so it's even more. Nature
You know
finds a
those
way.
the soft furry bodies and dirty player. They don't go well.
Are you saying
Metal,
the furries are soft?
I think we're getting a bit of a browser here.
What?
Soft furry bodies. You're talking in a very loving way, and I'm a little concerned.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm just worried about them being so fragile. I'm a rat coach for like many seasons. Phaeton, AJD English, welcome, dude. Phaeton has gone all the way to the semis, yeah. And if he wins this, he's gone to the finals, which would be against two of, well, either the G-Man 1 winner or the Big O 1 winner.
I don't think either of these two teams want to see.
No, they
Orcs
both
in the
want to see
finals,
Orcs.
though, to
They
be
don't
honest.
want to see Chaos.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
They,
that's a
I
pow.
think both of them would
Yeah, that's a
be...
pow, my friends. Oh!
Yeah.
That's how this works. Yeah, that's indeed how semi-finals works, James. I was just making sure everyone was aware.
Wait.
Yeah, and the winner of the finals wins, funnily enough.
Huh.
I thought the winner of this thing gets put into
A 16-man sack race over consecutive weekends.
into a draw where they might get through to the playoffs, so don't have to play a pregame.
See, your saltiness is...
You almost sounds
Your
like
saltiness is extreme.
I'm not. The thing is, I'm not even salty or mad about it. I'm just playing it up
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah,
Right.
it sounds like.
So,
what
if
someone
you're
who's,
cricket right now, who do you target on the rat team?
Feathers.
Do you target Feathers? Come screaming through with Hit My Head upon Feathers. No, I actually think you probably go for
Absolutely.
Hugh, to be honest. Good old Hugh Johnson. Take the dirty player out.
Or
Take
ludicrous.
the dirty player out, and it allows you so much more freedom in piling on because it's so much less risky to palm without dirty player.
Sure, I mean, my other potential target would be Ludicrous Gibb. Just a single solitary guard lineman, sure. Not overtly threatening, but guard can certainly
That's true.
screw them out.
I mean, especially if he brings Talcum around, he can just, you can come screaming in from the side and just nail him down the back. It's pretty good.
In other news, these cheese and onion crisps
Wow.
are delightful.
Marvellous. So glad to hear that.
I'm sorry, I need
is
to
T
keep my-
now
One
shilling
moment.
out for that supermarket chain?
No, he's just saying he likes crisps. I'm not saying what brand it is, or if even it's branded. You don't know. So it does look as though there's going to be a hit onto either Ludicrous Gibbs or Feathers McGraw by the way it's positioned his way.
I still like the idea of taking out guard. I think Ludicrous Grip, as I said, even though he's just a your average lineman,
Here we
he's got
go.
guard and
Well,
guard's
that makes him
the
not
pain in
average, though, right? That's a
There's
foul.
the curse.
Well,
Oh, we're going to see the follow-up.
There's
That
a foul.
suggests he may be... Well, he has to follow up because he's frenzy, but he may be piling on.
Yeah.
Are we going to pile on here?
since he's stunned, I think he'd go
You
for
did use Mighty Blow on the armor break, though.
No.
it. Oh, did you? Yeah, you did.
Probably not a pile on here.
Yeah, he didn't go.
Did he?
Yeah, because you got a 7 on the armor.
I noticed. Yeah.
So you probably
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
pile on here, especially with the dirty player
Yeah.
still up and around.
No.
Fair
Well,
play,
I mean,
having
the dirty
the
plays.
best
The dirty play is easy enough to time
Not
out.
really, because AG3 can still... AG3 and Movement 7, he could get over there with a 3+, and that's just a risk you don't necessarily want to
You
take.
could, but then
Frank.
does Phaeton want to be
Yeah,
burning
if
a
you can
reroll?
foul off pretty much one of the best wolves in Rebel,
Really?
yeah. It's your report. It's a 240k player. You absolutely burn a reroll to foul that.
Frank's
What
moved
about
himself
Frank
up.
T?
He's moved himself up one here. Just sort of being what Flesh Golem does and just taking hits.
Any removals yet, mate?
Yes,
Spawn
Spawn 2
the
got
game
killed
is...
on turn 1 on the LOS.
No, well, yeah, that's... it's not a really a removal, it's a
It's
zombie.
still a removal.
Wow. Zombie life
Rebel Text Radio Service is asking. You know what, like, ever since I did that for the cast that I couldn't cast, I think it's great that other people have picked up. And...
Oh my god, his playoff spoilers text channel is literally Major Bite just being a text radio for the game.
The play-by-play? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. I'm really glad that people can pick that up for people who can't be there to watch. And that just shows you the quality and the caliber of the people inside the league. That people are willing to sit there and, listen to the stream and just type it out. Because I've done it for different things before, and it takes a lot of focus, and you can't watch the stream as much as you'd like to.
This is a thing. This is the thing I love about both teams having a dirty player and both teams having a piling on. Who's gonna fold first? Who's gonna go and pile on that block? And who's gonna get stamped? It's the ultimate Mexican standoff.
The eyes meeting across the room.
And they're just ready there, sitting there with their stomping boot in their pocket. And they're just looking at each other. Who's gonna draw first?
Yeah, I suspect piling on will only be used, guaranteed safety.
Yeah, piling on's going to be used when this dirty player leaves and doesn't come back.
Yeah.
One Zombo.
Oh.
That said, though, right, like, given the movement the difference between the two dirty players, I'd
I
feel
didn't-
more comfortable piling on with the Storm Vermin than I would be the Wolf in this particular situation.
I just noticed what you put in the
Yeah,
the thingy
just-
metal. Uh-oh. Anyway, what are we gonna do here for
To
fun?
bolt the wolf to death, just for giggles.
No, Favors was gonna take a pop. Obviously, well, we're gonna run away with the ball.
That's not the end zone there, Frank. Well, it is an end zone, but it's not the end zone.
He's doing Horny Cricket favor.
He's just letting him have a bit more fun, isn't he?
Hmm.
I think this dirty player's going to be hit by Pock Pock.
Good old Pock Pock. We do like a bit of Pock Pock, don't we? I don't know. I think taking the dirty players out might free up your ability to palm and play fair removals. Hey, Carlos Sibbs, welcome back, dude. We've got a KO so far, a singular KO on Born 2.
Not really.
Oh, I was
He asked
wrong.
for a cat.
It looks like he's hunting the wolf.
Oh!
He's
Eat
hungry
my hair.
like the wolf. Now, if you had piling on right
No.
now, you'd absolutely be piling on this guy. But your piling on guy went the other way. So, but no damage.
He's fine.
I still think I think you try and find a way.
Well, I think what's going to happen next is we're going to see him jump up into Pock Pock Doomclaw Blitz. Because that still frees up his ability to blitz off, say, feathers, to set up assists along the way. I really think we're going to see a jump up here.
And that's why I think we have to foul the
I
wolf.
don't know, it's getting him across there. He can't. You got to foul it with feathers, maybe.
No, he's making the block. He's pushing away the
Yeah, but
white
then he
with
doesn't
feathers.
have a foul here, I don't think.
You got a lineman. I mean, I'll nitpick. Ideally, wouldn't be doing it, but
Feathers almost being the hero, but not this time. I will root for you, Feathers, to get as an MVP so you can get yourself blodge.
or he gets himself dead.
Dodge sidestep. I see we're using Kenobi Vans here to get the 2 dice. So the dirty players can have a pop at each other.
Which target are we taking? Are we taking the Storm Vermin, Puck, or are we going to go and blitz old Kenobi Vance?
Well, we can jump up, hit Puck, and Fury.
Or the dodge can fail.
Oh,
that's good news for Cricket. That's a casualty. That's just a badly hurt. So, you know, the wrestle tackle guy will be around, but not for the remainder of this game.
So,
yeah, losing tackle.
not really that much dodge on this team, so tackle's not going to be
Yeah,
a huge thing.
but
If I
The
get-
big news.
He'd be good at
The
trying
big
to
news
take
is this
down
frees up Frank to meander into this little ball of death that's forming on the left-hand side, to throw his guard in there against their guard, which will help set up Hurt My Hair for the 2 dice. He might even be able to blitz off a gutter runner here, if he really, really wants to, for extra value with someone like Grandpa Guile.
Yeah, so he's going for the jump up. Jump up into...
Yeah, that's the assist. He's definitely
Blitz on
aiming for
someone
Pock
else.
Pock here. I think.
Wouldn't you? Might blow, claw, dude. Present it to a storm.
Oh,
Baron?
absolutely.
Yes,
this
please.
is a gift.
I don't even have to blitz for it.
Yeah, and there he goes, after the movement 10 guy, who has foolishly stuck his head above the parapet. If this guy goes, yeah, you could absolutely wrestle this down and foul with Earthwind to follow up. This is going pretty damn well for Horny Cricket. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There goes the jump up.
Oh,
Oh, he's KO'd.
oh,
Goodbye,
he's
Pock
gone.
Pock. We'll
Right.
see you maybe later. Maybe. And that also generates the potential for Talcum with an assist from Bones to nail a 2 dice into good old Feathers with Mighty Blow and Block.
Oh no.
No tackle, but
Oh no. Feathers.
doesn't need it. That's
Feathers.
both down. Feathers
Feathers.
stand strong in the face of that offence.
No babes, Carlos. No babes.
I don't have favoritism for a team. I have favoritism for players. And that one's favored. He's my boy. Oh,
Whoa!
Oh ho!
That's a big injury.
Remember that plus
Oh,
movement you
boy.
got? Remember that plus movement you got? Well, you don't have it anymore. Yeah,
Snap
because you
Appo.
do, obviously. But he's off the pitch,
Yeah,
and the Apple is gone. So it's my favourite phrase. Blood in the water time.
And no sending off, so all around, big win for Horny Cricket this turn. Who's typing in the background?
Metal.
What's he typing in?
Typing things. He's doing Discord work.
Admin work never
anyway.
stops, my friends. You should know. T knows this so very well.
Yeah.
That's 3 players off the pitch for Mad Rats versus 1 off the pitch for Phaeton. Sorry, for Horny Cricket. And that is, I think,
Horny Cricket.
where the snowball starts, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Horny's
so,
making the rel, Horny.
with the with the apple being gone turn 2, everything just seemed a little bit more scary. Because you're still
I'd
getting
say when you take
really
the
good
pitch
gutter
opposite
reverse.
Hate My Hair, it started scary and gets worse.
Yeah, the thing is, I do disagree with putting Kenobi Vance on the pitch right then. And it did seem pretty scary to then use him to base to get a 2 dice hit with Hugh Johnson. Which, unfortunately, led to that scenario. Sure, it was a pretty... I mean, it was a 7+ foul. Not the hardest thing to do in the world. and it was almost a send-off with a 6 and 5 on the injury roll.
Yeah, you can't say that Horny Cricket didn't get lucky there. Like, if that had resulted in no armor break, then Kenobi Vance is fine. As it is now, though, it's
you say that there's a thing, right? Yes, it worked out well for him, but I'm sorry, you would always foul the plus movement gut runner as soon as it hits the dirt.
Oh no, absolutely. I completely agree.
It could have gone worse for him, and it couldn't have. The only way it could have gotten better is if the Apo failed. But Rebel Guerrilla Radio now wants to know what the damage is on the rats. We've got a badly hurt Nitpick Sliver. The movement guy got fouled to minus movement into Apo, and we're where we are now.
I think Phaeton's just taking a moment here to consider his options.
He wasn't love pure skill. He is pretty much the perfect wolf. I don't know. Like I said, the only thing that would make him better is if he rolled movement, strength, or agility next level. And I think probably the strength. He's so good.
Yeah, you make that the frenzy blitz is a lot less scary.
Oh, Juggernaut on a double would be sick. He's gone for the wolf though. He's hunting. And he's double powered him.
Double bows.
Oh. No, I think we see a pile on here.
No questions.
Oh, it's an armor break.
Stunned. He hasn't burned. He has burnt Mighty Blow on the armor, so he's not going to get Mighty Blow on the injury.
You broke armor.
No.
Had to use Mighty Blow to break the armor, so it was always a low effect piling on, but you can understand why you would always do it. However,
yeah, absolutely.
The remains the option to clear off these assists with players like Talcum and Bones here into clearing out Ludicrous Gibbs and then fouling the pants off of Kark, because you've already proved that you're happy to foul. So even with that dirty player, it's still fairly valuable. I would say.
What's 2 GFIs to do it?
No, the dirty player is too far out of the way. Unless you set up a chain push to push.
No, Hugh Johnson, no. Yeah, Hugh Johnson's not out of.
No, I'm not saying. Oh no, you don't foul. You don't
about
foul
the
with
foul,
rats.
right?
No, you set up the foul with Kark Bloodfang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying how much you foul the the storm vermin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's a dodge.
You can't reroll that, but nothing bad happens this time.
Ball is still safe. No one can really reach it. Well, 2 GFIs we can mark with Horny Soul. So there is that. But again,
I don't feel like I'm achieving much if I'm just.
Well, actually, no. To be fair, you're forcing it to roll dice, aren't you? And Phaeton's already proved he's not doing great dodges today.
I mean, there is that. It's probably not good, but sorry. So I don't think he's going to do that. I feel like probably what you're doing as Horny Cricket here is you've got a pretty decent foul onto the other Storm Vermin. You've got a nice hit onto Feathers.
Possibly. I reckon you go for Ludicrous here, not Snickle. Snickle's much harder to bring down.
Oh.
That's Feathers standing fast.
Feathers McGraw.
Feathers knows what's on the line, right?
He's got to bring on the bacon for the family.
He knows what he's got to do. He's
been given one job.
That's our cart.
See, I think you can blitz with Frank here to use a Mighty Blow and block against Ludicrous. That would be my next move.
Yeah, and you could even chain push away Feathers.
Or you could chain push Kark further into danger. If you bring him down and then bring Feathers down with Bones, you could then set up a chain push. So the chain push would then result in Kark being fouled with 3 assists?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Like, Horny's game plan right now is, whilst the ball is still deep in Phaeton's own half.
Just punish
remove
Phaeton for
players.
stalling.
Yeah, just remove Skaven.
Rebel
fair
Radio
enough.
is saying that apparently we're bickering over who to foul who with.
I mean, that's not wrong. The radio's correct. We are bickering.
I'm not.
That almost sounds like you're bickering, sir.
Well, my good.
Oh,
sir,
here it
you
is.
see.
There it is.
I didn't realise that, but
Right.
the ground actually shakes when you get the
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
Ludicrous
straight
Gibbs
forward
taking a
and
KO.
above.
Mighty Blow
Yeah.
doing a thing, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, if Horny Cricket can remove two
Well,
players
he-
this turn,
He's not going to risk the GFI, but there's another
so in
assist.
control.
He doesn't need the GFI, actually. That's fine. He's
That's a free assist foul onto Cart Bloodfang.
Kark's life about to flash before his eyes.
Get that kneecap in there.
Now, there's no dirty player in play here.
That's a
That's
a
fine.
stun.
He can't palm next turn.
Yeah, dirty player wouldn't have done much.
But next turn, he could bring the dirty player over.
Phaeton, I think Phaeton has to pull the trigger on moving that ball. The problem
think-
is he doesn't really have a way to protect it. That's the biggest issue right now.
Yeah.
But he needs to score a quick
We all
touchdown,
apparently
stop
held our breath.
and potentially get these KOs back.
Yeah, this is going downhill pretty rapidly for Phaeton, I would say. His options are dwindling as the Rats leave the pitch. He's 4 men down. Well, 4 men off the pitch compared to one zombie off the pitch. There's a stunned guy who's clearly getting fouled next turn.
There is a decent fireball here if you wanted to do
There's-
it. Although I wouldn't. I wouldn't
The
do
bigger
it.
the bigger news here is as well is that if he doesn't move Snickle away, we're going to get Hate My Hair jumping up into murdering Snickle again, murdering Snickle for the first time even. Sorry, and that would give us even more assists. That he could now bring Earthwind is in range of Kark.
Yeah, this ball has to move.
It's not just the ball. I think the players have to get the hell out of Dodge and maybe try and punish Horny for being so on the left side by kind of heading to Horny's right.
Yeah.
As I said though, like Phaeton's biggest concern right now is that he just cannot protect that ball. He's in the tank. He's really thinking about what he's going to do.
If you know, you could actually see a jump up running in to hit Frisky Zebulon with Hate My Hair. Hate My Hair is actually in
God,
range
jump
to
up
do
is
that.
so good.
Oh, here we go.
He's going for a
Douglas.
Zombo, though. I mean, so he's clearly going to commit to this flank, I think. But I think Horny's fine with that, you know?
It's like, oh, good, you're taking players away from
Oh, this means that
protecting
when I do palm something, you're not going to have anyone to foul him.
Following up with Whisker Biscuit,
What's the worst that could go wrong?
he died.
And then he
Well.
died. You know, they take a both down, he chooses wrestle, and then gets stomped in the head. Or doesn't choose wrestle, because he wants Horny to turn over, and gets murdered anyway. That's the worst that could happen.
Grandpa Gale. Grandpa Gale is in range.
He's got tackle.
And he's got tackle.
He's got
So
rackle.
what happened the last
Grandpa
time?
Giles a murder. He kills Saurus, man. Ooh. Roll the 1,
doesn't
roll
know.
the 2 afterwards. He's fine.
Or the 5, actually.
2 plus. Yeah. Meh.
2 plus 5.
5
2,
is a
5,
2
what's the
is a
difference?
is a 2 plus, if we're honest.
Let's not go there, right?
It seems like a pointless argument.
This is the trademark of our casting.
Oh, are you two bickering again?
No, we don't bicker. We just discuss.
We don't bicker, we disagree
Aggressively.
heatedly.
Great disagreements.
Right, yeah. I think you've got to get Snickle out of range here, but if you move Snickle, there's not many places on the pitch that Hate My Hair can't get.
Oh,
He's
boy.
tossed it. Yeah, you can't let that go.
Oh, double one.
Oh no! This is officially Phaeton's darkest timeline because Grandpa Guile can blitz that Gut Runner off. And the Agi Wolf cannot make it.
And there's Wolf there who's just going to stand up and go... "Oh,
Jump
lunch."
up into...
Lunch.
Jump up... Yeah, this Gutter can get pommed so easily because it's almost an unfoulable response, I think.
Yeah. We didn't even get to stand up favor, so all these players are free to
Yeah,
move.
theoretically, he can nail this Gutter Runner with Grandpa Guile and potentially pick up the ball at the same time. Into jump up on Snickle.
What do you mean theoretically? Likely.
I'm just discussing options, is what I'm saying. And we could still even see Kark get dirty played. So, you know, this could be a turn of turns for...
This could be the turning point.
The Agi guy is throwing himself into
What's that even
position
a pun?
to assist.
Oh, he's just chilling.
Guess it's Vaseline time.
We don't bicker, we just disagree loudly. You know what? Quote that, that's fine. Oh, jump up!
That's enough, he's got
That's
tackle.
enough.
And he absolutely piles this on. Unless it's like
Oh
already
yeah,
a
you
kill,
definitely
of
do it. Yeah.
Dead. Pile on.
Just because...
Here it comes.
I do like the piling on animation for the...
Oh, Snickle's gone. Skaven Snake stop successes. That's a super fed. That's a quote for the ages.
Skaven Snake stop success. I feel like that's like a newspaper headline.
Yeah.
The Big Observer
Um,
is going to go to print with that one.
So I don't think we're gonna be. Are we gonna be failing? No. Oh.
What?
Oh, hello
This is
there.
great.
This feels...
This is interesting.
He's rolling a
What are we
1!
doing?
That's not how you do it!
Oh,
No, that's fine. That's fine. He either has to risk having his armor
Take it up,
broken
yeah.
or has to wrestle. And that's the worst thing that could have happened. I mean, to be fair, he can dodge out on a 2+. Frisky is if he's he is
Nope.
He is. Frisky, yeah, it has to be dodges, pickups.
if he's
and
willing to
makes
dodge
GFIs.
completely through tackle zone, so he's going 3+, 3+, and then 2+.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can.
He
can
wanted to, with what his plan was. If I can bring this
Why?
wrestler down with Earthwind, or even clear him off the ball, get the ball in Grandpa Guile's hands, and then hand it off to Horny Soul. There's the 3+. He's burnt the dodge. He's doing it anyway.
We're doing it.
He's doing it. But this is, I think, you. Oh no!
And just take it in. No! No!
He's got to. He hasn't got a choice because if he goes down here, he gets it.
Yeah.
Oh, he had to do that. But my word.
Frisky.
But the thing is,
buddy.
you know what? He's scored early. Cricket's got 4 turns to equalise. The zombie comes back,
Yep. Zombie's back.
and in return, 2 of the KOs, not the Pommer.
Still,
No, sorry, not the Garda, even. The Pommer's already on pitch. But, you know, everyone else is back.
Yeah. So it's looking good. Great Grandpa Giles now taking the pitch. He's 1 touchdown to get to
Yeah, and
the
he's
next level.
expecting it this game. You know, this is a big return for Horny, though, because now he's got 4 turns.
What would he take on Great
Movement.
Grandpa Gale?
Fend.
frame.
If you don't get movement, probably.
Fit.
A pension.
A pension. Oh, God.
Sorry, T.
Okay.
Glad someone got a chuckle out of that.
I'll always chuckle at the stupid stuff.
Yeah, there is a wizard.
Yeah.
There,
No, you and I, buddy.
there
are
is a
chuckling the
wizard,
same
right?
clock.
So that's something.
Yeah, but like I feel like a wizard would be better used for Fate in the next half. No rerolls. I feel that as long as Horny
So
Cricket
pretty
plays
much
smart
you're
with the
saying
ball,
we
well,
let
this is not
cricket
really
score
gonna do a
here,
great deal.
or we do our best with 0 rolls to stop cricket from scoring, but probably let the score. And from there,
doing your best is all you can ask for. I'll make you proud.
is that some Australian nonsense?
Oh, you always try your best. I mean, I don't know about you Brits. Like, you had an empire at one point, now look at it. No, yeah, it's a tough call, right? Do you allow Horny Cricket to keep your players away from the murderous claws of these werewolves and whites and just everything?
I think...
Or do you try and force the issue? I don't think forcing the issue is
you
your best
don't
line of
force
play,
the
right?
issue this half. I think what you do
No, absolutely
is you set up asymmetrically and kick close and hope for a blitz.
So we're gonna do the Oh, why can I never remember the name of that guide?
The Arrow of Doom, isn't it? That's the...
I think that's what chat called it, but I can't remember the name of the guide. The actual website. Plasmoids. We just gonna do the plasmoid setup, you reckon?
Yeah, I think that's with no rerolls. You've kind of just got to try and pressure Horny into making a mistake. You don't want to use the wizard when you've got no rerolls. You want to use the wizard in the second half.
Yeah. I mean, Superfed's right in chat. The Necro team is very split movement-wise. Like, you've got 2 extremely quick players, a couple of average speed players, and then everyone else.
No,
slow
to be
and
fair,
shambling.
if he's going to score in 4 turns, it doesn't mean he has to separate from the zombies. Because 4 turns, you can get, even with movement 4, you can cover that pitch in 3 without any GFIs. He's got +1 firm.
Well, yeah, cricket has +1.
You know, if the rats are doing everything they can to stop you, it'll be hard. But you don't even need to get... With an Agi 4 Wolf, you don't even need to get that far into the opponent's half with the ball to score.
No, yeah, absolutely right. But yeah, if the rats just do the whole Agi screen thing, I hate calling it an elf screen, especially when it's Skaven doing it. It's just the Agi screen, right? If they do that well enough, you can slow down the cage, but you're going to be offering up a hit every
Essentially, you've got 3 turns to get 5 squares into the opponent's half, so you don't have to roll any dice to score with movement 8. True. So that's not that... In 3 turns, moving 5 squares with movement 4 players, not that hard.
No,
I mean, if he really wants to force the issue, he can do basing and things, but all that's really going to do is hurt Phaeton for the second half. He can't... Yeah, the amount of mighty blow hits he's going to have to eat to make that play, you know, it's not going to be value, is it, really?
The old Skaven problem showing itself, rearing its ugly head right now, though. Nowhere to hide that storm vermin behind if he wants to keep
stick
the runners alive. So, yeah.
But you know what?
It's
the gut runners that win the game,
don't hurt me.
frankly.
Yes.
They do, but you're still, like, the back of the old Skaven storm vermin is bowed under the pressure and the weight.
And here's the other thing. If he runs Chrome round the side, towards the sideline, next to the guard player who's there, he can still 2 dice.
Man, I love
kicks are good. Necronomics grabbing an extra reroll to really hammer it home. And that was what we expected to see from Phaeton, was the close kick after the asymmetrical LOS.
Yeah. Hoping for the blitz. Because that would have been really easy to get on the ball there.
But that's a really good setup, Horny, to deny, sort of to sort of mitigate the disaster.
Well, you know what? Cricket's seen the VODs of the previous
I think
games.
really
So, you know, he knows what can happen when it gets to its worst case scenario, right?
Here we go. There's McGraw.
And
getting
as-
tired. He's fine. He's fine.
Taking some time out to lay on his back.
Frank. Hitting
Oh,
reasonable Mike.
Seems reasonable.
Reasonable Mike's armor holding. Clearly more than reasonable. Another POW coming in.
Seems
Bond 2,
unreasonable.
taking it to Rimshot Rollins. who doesn't do as well.
I'm really taking it to him.
Yes, I mean it's almost. I would argue that for a level 6 wolf, Hate My Hair's perfect. There's no way to really get.
Yeah, I don't know what you would change to make him
A stat. It's a strength somewhere or something along those lines. Is about it. He's actually not using the wolf here.
That up is nice.
Yeah, it's the frenzy
absolutely.
trap.
Slamming in with Talcum.
So
Trying to bring down Kark, who survives the assault. Weathers the storm.
For now.
I don't think he'll
No,
be
he
fouling
won't.
this time.
He needs the players.
No.
Yeah, I mean, your only option is lineman. Yeah.
But again, it's not.
That said, if Pony Cricket fudges the pickup here,
If he fudges it, it's unlikely though. And there he goes, getting it on the sure hands.
Fine. He almost fudged it.
yeah, it's unlikely. Better use that skill that I have.
We just got to take advantage of the skills we've got.
Yeah, exactly right.
So now he's currently 7 squares and 2 turns away from where he wants to be.
There was a zombie in range or being able to foul. It's just the foul chance
And
wasn't
the foul
very close.
target wasn't that
One
valuable
assist
either.
foul.
Yeah, your best foul target's a lineman, right? In terms of reliably cracking that armor. I don't think I'm going to take a 1 assist foul.
No.
On a Storm Vermin.
To be fair, we could see the lightning bolt here.
Spoonie's. Yeah, I was just going to say, Spoonie's not wrong. This
But
is, not
here's my argument against the lightning bolt.
lightning bolt.
Is you've got 0 rerolls. And
yeah, that's
You might not be able to-
not only a bad scat. I mean, if it scatters the Agi4 Wolf, he's probably going to catch it. But beyond that, either you lightning bolt the Wolf and then blitz down Guile, or you lightning bolt Guile and then blitz down the Wolf. But there's still players in
You've then got to pick
position
them up
around
still.
there. Hate My Hair can run down any gut runner that tries to pick up the ball. All it does is slow him down and maybe stops him scoring here. But with no rerolls, it's such a risk that I don't think it's valuable. You want that wizard for the full
I would agree.
8 turns of Horny's half because it controls the pitch. Wizards are almost more valuable before they're spent.
Yeah, exactly right. The wizard that you haven't used yet, it could be the lightning bolt from Zeus. A wizard that you have.
Well, it's not just that.
is
The wizard could
the-
also be a fireball that brings down your entire 5-man X cage, which causes you to spread the cage further out, which
Yeah,
makes the
exactly
lightning
right.
bolt more valuable. It could be the thing that stops the potato.
Yeah, no, I've often considered the best wizard.
Yeah, the best
is
wizard is the
you-
one that you haven't burnt yet.
Yeah.
I actually would quite like to see if he knocks. Well, if him pile on this
break.
potentially, because KO already doesn't need to.
That's a decent
I would have
KO.
liked to have almost seen him follow up into a pile on
Yeah.
just to try and bait Frenzy and Horny into fouling him, because that would commit him to the wrong part of the pitch.
Yeah, it would, but that's a big gamble.
It's mind games, dude.
Like it would not be unreasonable to assume or expect Horny to be able to clear off the rats near him and then just put food in for a decent sized foul. But
No, he's going to be happy with that. Definitively.
Yeah.
Definitively.
Could you just could you
Definitively
define
happy, yeah.
that? No, I'll have to link you a video from an Australian TV show, RBT.
Australians have telly?
Boring.
It's
Wow.
Yeah, we do. We don't even have to pay for a TV license, so
I don't.
Well, and when the TV license people turn up, it just happens to be,
no TV where there's like there's dust marks where a TV was sitting.
Shawnee coming in, that wolf is good. It's like, it's almost like the bloody pass block lineman again, isn't it? Everyone who comes in goes, isn't that a good wolf? It's like, yeah, we've seen it. Does that lineman have pass block? Yes.
Yes, he does. Was that a mistake? No. But yeah, TV inspector.
A real job. No, there is another tackle, Simon, on Grandpa Guile, who is the sacker of the team. Yeah, there's a lot of space for them to move, for the Necro to move into. Hey, come here. Come here, Mike!
Frank.
He's dead! Reasonable Mike is dead! Oh, come here, Reasonable Mike! Da, 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 da.
Oh, he was so reasonable.
Another.
Some might say that was an unreasonable fate.
Someone might say that.
Yeah, lock him in place.
This,
That was not very that was very unreasonable. Oh well. No, Mike! Mike!
joined the winning team, Kappa. It's a bit early to call that, if I'm honest.
It's a little bit early.
Well, I mean, currently the winning team of the Rats at the moment is,
yeah, because you don't win by killing your opponent players, unless you can...
Apply favours.
Well, I mean, you say that. No F for Mike.
He's a reasonable man.
I like to think that Mike's final words were.
I am.
It's more like, oh, grab the tools, go, what?
Oh, I'm going all the way over there. Oh no. I think Cricket can set up a bit of a shot on Snickle Spengler with Hit My Hair here, and I really think we should see that. Yeah, I would like that a lot. I'd like that a lot, actually, yeah.
I like it.
It would get you...
It'd be a 2 dice and a 1 dice, unless he finds a way to get guard somewhere useful. But, in actual fact, yeah, all he does is move... Talcum Force steps 1 square forward and to the right, and then you can claw Pomp Snickle. Hello!
Hello, boys!
Hello,
I reckon he's gone up the right.
Oh, no.
He's negating assists, so it doesn't matter where he goes. He's definitively going for Snickle, which is what we thought. He's just doing it a different way. And he's powed him.
There's a pow.
Snickle! Do you pow him? You do!
Yeah. You do, because
Wolfie McWolf time.
Pommed.
For nothing. He can still foul him with Dirty Player, but it's not a very big foul. It's no assists.
Probably just going to move him up to the mark.
Conversely, I mean, Phaeton can clear a couple of plays. He can nice size.
No, not really.
Wolf.
Hard to do with Talcum there. And as the Necros pile into this side, you know, the bigger thing he's got is potentially a fireball. But again, kinda bad. So
I mean, also at the moment, Kark's got a nice
attrition fireballs are always terrible, especially against AV8. Especially against AV8 regen players. Attrition fireballs are bad.
That's how bad they are. They cause children to cry.
My 2-year-old is crying at the idea of an attrition fireball being good chat. That's what you've brought him to, brought her to, and he's going to stay down. I think. He can't actually, can he?
No.
Oh God, it was a bit close.
Right, so
I think
2 die on Horny Soul with piling on, and
yeah. I think that's it. I mean, the fact of if that zombie'd still fallen over afterwards, there was just potential to come in from the backside.
Coming from behind.
Get him. Yes, ha ha ha. Coming from behind. Hoi hoi ho. Yeah. God's sake. People are animals.
Well, I mean, strictly speaking, that's true.
Don't
I like that. I think next half is cricket, you bring reasonable Mike on the field and foul every turn. Show him how reasonable you are, fella!
Dog Mark.
You can't strip the ball. Well, you can attempt to 1 dice it, maybe. No. Yeah, it's not great. He's going.
Oh, never mind.
He's going for the wolf.
I think he may be trying to put the boot into.
Yeah, he's trying, but it's not a good result for him. Also, there's no strip on the
Yeah, it's one of those skills I noticed that was missing.
I think, yeah, but the thing is, every team he's come up against throughout has had sure hand, so he's known to not bother wasting the TV or the level up.
That was reasonably.
I mean,
Wrestle Dauntless is good.
I kind of feel like we missed an opportunity here.
It got very dark in my room all of a sudden. My
Hang on, you missed an opportunity for what, Crusader?
Hitting.
Yeah, I would have preferred the shot on Horny Soul.
Yeah, I absolutely think I'd have been going, you know what? Let's get 2 dice on the
I have to say, my stairs, I don't think we see a scoring threat or a wizard this drive. There's just very little point. Cricket has too much pitch control right now. With the 2 KOs. I think Phaeton wants his team up to the numbers that he can get up to. I think he's probably just going to disengage here.
Yeah, continue trying and screen off, giving up as little hits as possible. Shawnee. Is that Dauntless on a gutter runner? Is that a dog?
Yeah, there's 2 almost identical gutter runners that have Wrestle and Dauntless. However, one of them decided to get plus movement.
Yeah, Kuromi Vance just went out one day and went, fuck that Whiskey Biscuit. Always copying me. I know what I'll do. I'll get movement up.
I meant if Phaeton doesn't put a scoring threat himself.
Yeah, but I don't think
it wouldn't be a wizard.
I don't think you wizard. I think you want to sit on that bad boy and just be like.
And if you isolate,
I
have
an answer for that.
That frees up, and Hit My Hair's free. You know that he will absolutely run down a gutter runner with Horny's blitz for the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Idea. Female idea.
Cabrera Boy09, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Dauntless that early seems a bit too cute, says Simon. I don't know. If we see someone fall down here, it's just too open. Whisker Biscuit is so vulnerable right now.
Dauntless that early seems a bit too cute. Look at him, he's got Dauntless. Anyway,
what was that, T?
I'm Dauntless.
What are you doing?
I'm so cute.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to fill in some.
The fuck is going on over there, you two?
Oh, there's my boy.
Feathers.
If Feathers just gonna keep base to Hate My Hair and be like,
jump at me, jump at me.
Go on, hit me,
hit me, mate. Look at me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
I don't know. I don't necessarily like leaving anyone in contact with Hate My Hair when he's got jump up. But you know, it's a 3+.
Yeah, I mean, no. Feathers is being like, you know what?
I have reconsidered my options. I find them lacking.
I am not being paid enough to do this job.
I don't have block yet.
Thing is, if we're honest, if Horny shifts his players around a bit, he can make a fairly good shot on Whisker Biscuit with good old Hate My Hair into. Did I say 3? I meant 2. I clearly meant 2.
Well,
I clearly did. It's a +1 agile,
I'm
right?
questioning it.
Okay, so he's gone all the way over there.
Side linkage.
Yeah, but this is where without a scoring threat, it's like a super tempting wizard, but it's really bad.
Value. Yeah.
But sometimes enough. Just to bait that wizard.
Bait the wizard. Jebaited.
Jebaited. The only issue is to actually complete it, you need to make
Not
a GF5
necessarily. You could have a looser cage. The wizard bolt is tempting, but the thing is, whilst the wizard bolt is tempting, at the same time, all it's going to do is burn the wizard to stop Cricket scoring, but then there's, then cricket just
not even guaranteed.
Not guaranteed, and he can't
Yeah.
convert it into a touchdown, and it just leads to him trying to play for overtime instead, and just kill all the rats in the next half, and he's doing a fair job.
Yep. And that's this sort of setup here that Horny Cricket's leading Phaeton into.
It's bad. It's bad if you don't have
Can be a bit of a
sidestep, but
test
he
for
does
some
have
coaches.
sidestep.
Yeah. Like, it's a potential test to see just what kind of caliber your opponent is. Like,
It looks
a
like
wizard
he's
here would
blitzing
be
at
really bad
Ludicrous.
value.
Get rid of
I
that
still don't
guard.
hate it.
You're not an idiot, Spoonie. I think you just missed a skill. That doesn't necessarily make you wrong or an idiot. Debated.
Jabroni?
Stop.
Wow, T. Wow.
I'm joking. Oh.
Don't let him like you, it makes you an idiot. Oh, wow. Sis. Everyone's just like dogpiling everybody else in chat. I just don't even know.
Well, there's a piling on werewolf, so.
Where does it? I think he wants to blitz
Where's
Ludicrous.
Let's go.
It feels like he's
Yeah.
really
I advocated
upset
that
with the
third one.
fact that there's a guard player on the rat team, and he's like, "Nah, I'm not good with this, to be honest. I am
I
not
ain't
down
cool
with
with that."
this."
Sace.
Yeah, he
Who
could
blitz
easily
the
slot
follow?
in there. It's pretty good either way.
Oh,
No,
no,
going after
one eye
the,
for it.
That's the skull. Pair of eats his breakfast
takes
there
it.
because he wants to save the reroll
Yeah.
for the last turn in case something goes very, very wrong, and that's a smart player.
Where is the Palmer? Kark, you've got one job. Dodge like a champion and punch that wolf in the face. And then jump on said wolf. So really you've got 2 jobs. 3 jobs if you
Yeah, but
include
the dodge is the hard bit.
Make the GFI, so it's 4 jobs.
Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then we'll
6.
negotiate.
Yeah, it's a GFI as well. Oh god, no, that's you don't do that, man. There's no amount of doing what you've just suggested.
I want to see it.
I want
damn
the
it.
pom.
You're not going to get a palm with that attitude.
I want the pom.
Oh, I thought it was a positive attitude. I thought saying that was is a positive.
Cheering for blood in a game called Blood Bowl. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah,
I
I
pixel
no,
hug
it's a
all my
strain.
players. As soon as my apple's used, I concede.
No, it's just it's as soon as
This is I see.
is
you
it
too
is
have
it
played
is it
Call.
not as soon as your as soon as your killer gets wrecked by a rock that you concede?
Right.
Alt
You know
F4.
what? That's
I'd
just
install.
silly.
Play Guild Ball instead.
I heard Guild Ball's quite good, to be honest.
It takes
I keep,
so
I
long,
keep
though.
hearing that as well. But I hear it's a more balanced.
That's
game,
because Blood
so,
Bowl
like,
and Balance are like that's like a running joke, right?
Yeah, I made that same argument today. And I even went, they keep saying that it's a balanced game. Hell, Blood Bowl's not even part of a balanced diet.
But you know what is part of a balanced
T-shirts.
No.
Tea?
Breakfast.
Well, we've
I mean,
already
it
watched
depends. What do
Hear
you
My
eat
Hair
for-
eat his breakfast last term when he took the 2 skulls.
Muesli.
Usually would be part of a balanced diet.
Reddit
Reddit
Radio
break.
has now Reddit Radio has cheated by doing a screen print of the of the game at hand.
Yeah, I started doing that when I first started. I was like, you know what?
I'm sorry, Major
Just
Bite.
screenshot
I
from
think
there,
that's
so
wrong
it's
and
going
cheating.
on.
If I'm totally honest, it's
It's not.
if he's running the
It's perfectly
radio
fair.
version of the cast, he's not allowed to use pictures. You don't get pictures on the radio.
You know what,
No,
Crusader?
but like with text updates on the internet these days, you can get big.
Crusader, this is a compliment I'm going to give you here, but I think you have the perfect face for radio.
The picture says more than 1,000 words, but you know what? What you don't get on radio? Pictures. What you do get? Thousands of words. All of the words.
Oh,
Every word.
I think he's doing it. He's got Dauntless, so, you know.
Alright, Crusader. Alright.
I would have been okay. I would have been okay with this play if you'd moved up a gutter onto assist and then fouled with Johnson.
Oh,
That's...
no!
Schnickle.
Oh, Snickle's gone! He's left!
You're humorous.
Snickle!
He just went for it. He just went ham.
Now, the question is...
The
question is, do you punch off One Eye Farouk so you can use Hit My Hair to blitz something valuable? Or do you just jump up and... He's tossing some...
Maybe.
Those two synchronized zombies. Ix Natiful, thank you for joining us today. I hope you're well. He's...
Flow collector there with the enhanced radio.
Oh, there we go. Talcum hits down Cart Bloodfire.
Oh! Hits him pretty hard!
Oh,
That's
a KO.
There's a lot of kills coming through here. Rats are starting to feel the pressure.
This looks familiar. Under pressure.
I don't know why he moved that gutter.
I can't say I was keen myself, to be honest.
One Eye
Farouk is about to get served if this carries on.
Like a one-eye.
Oh, he's not. He's just getting powered. One Eye Farouk.
there
Grab
is.
my Guile coming in. Grab my Guile's a killer, by the way.
He's just warming up. Oh, I see what he's going to do. He's going to do the...
Hit
Oh,
My
I
Hair
see.
is hunting
I already
Kenobi
see
Vance
what he's
here, I
doing.
think.
He could actually...
Doesn't
surf
need
Hugh
to.
Johnson
He
if
could
he
just
wanted
kill Kenobi
as well.
Vance. You absolutely palm.
Not a very compelling argument, I agree.
Surf
palm
is
this.
fun times.
Because it's Kenobi Vance. Plus movement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
he's
turn
stunned.
eight.
That's not enough. That is not what T
Oh,
would
you're
call
on.
bueno.
No,
However,
that's
he
not
can
bueno.
still hit
No
Hugh
bueno?
Johnson with the Agi Wolf. You know, because if he grabs a rando Kaz here, he levels, and he's going to be pretty happy with that, right?
Oh, well,
Let's
that's
kill.
not Rando Kaz. That's a
It is a
KO.
KO on a dirty player, and there's now what?
Yeah,
five
there's
KOs?
there's a lot of
200
Skaven not on the pitch anymore. Getting that
Great
TD that he
Grandpa
needed.
Bell. Gonna run it in. There he is.
I think Phaeton kind of needed to dip more into
He
his
couldn't.
treasury.
He didn't
for
have
a,
the cash unless he was going to
Phaeton at
dump
this point.
a.
Well, how much cash did he have? He had 110, right?
Yeah, plus 70, 180. He would have had to have
He was
fired an
getting
alignment.
70, so it's an extra. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the white's back.
I haven't got that far yet. I was watching the Dead Eye Cheerleaders. White drags himself to his feet. In return,
I ain't gonna say anything
Ooh.
about
oh my
Oh,
days, that
dude.
is.
Oh.
Let's
That-
jump to a
that
Spanish.
Debate.
Let's jump to a Spanish language commentator in the field. Stingles falo un esquivar. Yeah, LS keo. Hora honey cricket keo es otra rata.
Fuck, I didn't know we were broadcasting in Spanish.
And then she's gonna
That
go.
has to be a pirate.
Yeah, this is literally what we would call Phaeton's darkest possible timeline, right?
he's still got
he's
movement
still got
10.
rats.
No, yeah, but he's about to take 3 hits on the line plus a blitz. So potentially, in the absolute worst case scenario, he could have 2 players left going into his turn 9.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Nuffle's calling.
It's still a wizard. Still a movement.
Nuffle's calling back the cash that Phaeton that he lent Phaeton with the blitzers.
Yeah, he's called in the chip. Yeah.
The thing is, there's nowhere pretty much that movement 10 can go if he wants to keep it usable that the Murder Wolf can't get. And there you go. There the Murder Wolf is setting up for it. He marks Frisky Zebulon with a zombie, and then just bombs Hate My Hair on the back and murders Kenobi Vance.
I mean, Fevers is still on the pitch, so I'm expecting great things.
Cunning Fox Pup dropping a pretty good example of what the injury box looks like in playoff spoilers there. Good work, dude. Very well. I mean, the bell is unfortunately out of position on the Necro side. You have to step that back a step, but that is good. Cunning Fox Pup. I like that. Look in playoff spoilers.
All right.
Quick snap.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not a
think we'll see a
blitz.
score until late on. Quick snap piece.
It's that offensive.
But it is, though. In a sense. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see Horny Cricket score until as late on in the game as possible to deny those
That's a
5
stubborn
KOs
bell.
from coming back.
Fair. Well, you know what? It's a really good use of the Discord emotes. I'm a big fan of it, Cunning. So I'm not gonna say bad things.
But he is going to say bad
Not to
things.
your face, at least. Behind the scenes.
God, you should see admin chat right now. Who let this Cunning guy sign up? Jesus. Can't even Discord emote.
What a waker.
Wow. We don't use words like that in the admin chat. That's why you're
Sure.
not in there, Crusader.
How that you call a guy a wanker? Like, how bad is that?
Okay,
Every guy has
Kenobi
activated.
Vance has just been...
Show me
Shut up,
that-
Crusader.
that
Kenobi
guy's
Vance is
an
about to get jumped on again. Because there's no foul.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
fine.
foul in the world that you toss hit my hair here. You can't afford to with 6 players.
God, you could even foul him if you wanted.
I don't think you bother. You just foul him next
Depends how bad you want him gone.
when he unstuns. It strikes me as unlikely that Kenobi Vance will be on his feet again for quite some time.
I think with this though, you're probably going to see. Oh,
That was
Feathers
ludicrous.
is fine.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Feathers. Huh? Weird. For some reason, he hit.
Look at Ludacris.
No,
is like
Ludacris
on the
is right in
sideline,
front
isn't
of Frank, and Frank has already proven
he?
Frank
Oh,
does
yeah.
not like line rats.
Yeah. Less so when they have guard, right?
They get in his way.
Just
I mean,
out of
yeah,
interest,
we got a
Reasonable
Bible
Mike
now,
got
so we
left
might
on the
time.
sideline.
Pull the trigger.
That's reasonable.
Mike.
No, Reasonable
Yeah.
Mike, the zombie.
Oh, the zombie. Well. The
Yeah, the
quote-unquote
alive
living
Reasonable
one.
Mike. What I Farouk taking a hit.
It's questionable life.
He's fine.
Let's see what Frank does. It's all on you, Frank. Gets push.
I'm just going to shove this guy about.
No,
Frank
he
does
kind of
something.
pulls. He
I'm
kind of
get-
slaps Ludacris around the head in a way that Ludacris ends up in a much worse scenario.
It's like, I'll get you next time. It was a warning slap.
I'm just going to put you in my pocket right now.
Now we could.
Oh man.
I think this
Fire
kind
days.
of almost needs to be a fireball.
I think you just do it anyway. What difference?
Yeah,
does
I
it
think
make?
if this,
If we listen very
I
carefully.
think this is the fireball time, and I think Cricket's almost baiting it because he knows that he's got a fair.
No,
No, we're going to see a blitz.
Can't say I agree with this.
Yeah.
Rawr,
yeah.
says the rat.
I can do a thing. All right, now he's set
End
up
of
a
turn
six-man
fireball? Nah, that's even worse.
No.
Fireballs are
For the
bad.
memes,
End of turn
maybe,
fireballs
like,
are worse.
Hey, I mean, if he killed all 6 of those players and they failed to regen,
I like his spun a foul. I hate my.
Do you
hair.
really think he's going to foul with 6 players left on the pit?
yes,
This is a
he said
terrible
do it.
decision.
I mean, let's be fair. What else can you do in this scenario? If you're gonna go out, you may as well go out taking out one of the best players of the game.
Foul with a
Go,
gun.
hey, don't ever count.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be a feathers foul, or
Do it.
maybe a one-eye Farouk foul.
Do it.
When I for
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of
As long as
you make
separating
it
my hair from his friends. The baby gazelle has been separated from the mama gazelles, and
If that's a baby gazelle, I don't want to see the fucking mama gazelle.
the hunters. Oh, he's stunned! And no sending off. That keeps hitting my hair out for a turn.
It's a reasonable result.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ludicrous.
God damn it. Ludicrous, you're the worst.
He's okay. He survived. This is semi-final.
Yeah, he fell over.
This is like big news.
As opposed to that hashtag fake news.
But the thing is, the downside of Phaeton's play here is he kind of just gets all of his players wedged together by the Necro Guard. And
yeah, now the
not only that, but
good.
you know, he's the guy in the center of the 3x3 square.
He's just fireball himself at this rate.
Yeah. Goodbye,
I have had enough of this. I'm leaving.
When I Furk is fine.
That's right. Winner of this game goes to the Owl.
Superb Owl.
Owl. Yeah, there's no Super Bowl in the Rebel. Superb Owl.
Kenobi Vance can
Oh yeah.
drop a dirty player.
I kind of want the Reddit and I kind of want Rebel now to have a trophy that's like an owl. If I'm being honest.
Superb Owl trophy.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a Kenobi Vance foul here. It's 1 assist with dirty player on AV7. I'd take that.
They did it before, and he minus moved them.
Yeah.
So.
If Earthwind has,
He's
he's coming back for the salty run back. To be fair, he can actually, if he's willing to commit KVK next to the white, he can do a 2 dice. He can get a 2+ assist, and it looks like he is doing a 2+ assist. The salty run back foul.
Da-na-na-na. Nothing.
The Super Bowl. Oh god.
Not even an armor break there is huge for Phaeton. Phaeton's actually jumped into the player spoilers and is calling it game over.
Alright, so now we fireball the flesh golem. There he is! No!
He brought down 2 players, did 0 damage.
Classic fireball. Gotta love that 150k inducement.
This is why fireballs are bad, dude. This is why fireballs are bad.
It could have been good.
Holy moly. Maximum Ogre kill versus Snot Battery in the Greenhorn Cup. Yusarian's Snot Battery just lost like all of his Nobblers in 1 game, I think. Yeah.
Oh, it was Ogre versus Ogre.
Ogre the Rainbow took an MNG compared to Duke Nukem, Sid Scatter, Ali Ball, and Rodney Rocket.
Ogre the Cuckoo's Nest.
That's such a good name, too.
Dub Nobbler with my head, man. Oh, this is some good names.
Henry O'Hurler. That's good.
Rodney Rocket, Ali Ball, Sid Scatter, Dude Nukem.
Yeah, I think you've just got to aim for the 1 dice with Wrestle and Dauntless here, don't you? You've got to mark up Bond, and you've just got to shoot for Horny getting brought down by, say, Whisker Biscuit.
Aim for the moon, because if you miss, you're still amongst them.
Oh, cunning fox! I swear to God, if I had the power.
I think technically you might. Are you not a mod in my channel? Oh wow!
No,
I thought you were.
No, I've never been a mod.
There we have it.
Not even in your own channel. How sad is that?
T, type something in the chat real
This is
quick.
my channel. I follow your rules.
I'm not even a mod. That is outrageous. Outlandish. And probably for the best.
Yeah, I was about to say. I prove. Oh
God, hello. What's this?
Oh!
Bond, dude.
Oh!
Hello.
Oh! Favors.
Feathers! Owned Gaming,
God
thank
damn
you
it,
for
Feathers.
the 1,000 bits. Very much appreciated. You're going to be the bit boss for a while. However, you appear to have broke my, my alerts. Wow, okay.
Why is that stuck in the screen?
Because it's broken.
He's broke it, lads. It's gone now.
I think Metal May fixed it. unfortunately.
Yeah, this is going to be
Oh, no.
bad news for Phaeton right now. But Owen, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Bad
man.
news, Bear.
Thank you so much.
You just got yourself
$10
quid there.
$10 dues.
10 squiddlies.
Yeah, so
And 370 days after you get your $100, you'll be able to get back to Twitch. Well done.
How many days?
see, check out Earth 40, man.
He's absolutely killing it with his owl puns. I'm so happy. Oh, Dee.
Cheers, Owen. I appreciate it, man.
It's 60 days from the end of the month.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
100 Jackal.
Jump up into pushes, into sidestep, into Pow Town.
Bows.
Lava Jackal, you weren't found out.
Pow
in
Town,
Madison.
population, Frisky Zebulon. Uh-oh, there's an armor break. There's going to be a piling on, because it's a double 4 on the armor, so the Mighty Blow not used. You do pile this on, surely.
Here it comes.
Wolfie! He's so bad this game, isn't he? Here My Hair was murderous against Hood, and has done nothing.
Okay, he has to fire him.
Let me look at these divisions now. I'm in 6E.
Dodge doing a thing there, but we can at
6,
least get a 2 assist. Foul once again coming through onto Kenobi Vance here, I think.
Well, I mean,
Sidesteps a little bit, gets a bit of a run up for the foul. And just a stun. But no, the ref is completely happy with what's going on right now. The ref has
I'm not.
permitted. Why are you not happy with what's going on? There's 2 rats. 3 rats are able to move.
alive.
We might see a pitch clear if...
yeah, but rats should not be allowed.
It's
to
entirely possible we're gonna come into a pitch clear here, I think. And I don't know what Phaeton has left in the tank to do.
Pretty decent division I've actually got. I like it. That'll work. That'll do nicely.
Who is he? Is he blitzing the dirty plate to
Sorry.
stop the fouls? He fails the Dauntless, gets a 1 dice into a push. Fouls are not stopped. What?
What are you giggling about, T?
Oh, I just love Whisker Biscuits.
Don't foul, my friend.
The never say die attitude.
I think it's time to say die. Because Hit My Hair is going to come and make you.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I think he's just trying to decide who he wants to hit. He's probably going to go for the Gut Runner, actually.
There's a new Creed book.
Take care, Cthulhu. Lovely avenue, man. Hey, he brings him down.
There it is. Juan Diaz.
Juan?
Always more deadly.
Doesn't, get a natural arm break. Has to use Mighty Blow. But he's going to pile anyway.
On. Or pilot.
If he doesn't remove the one time we go to overtime. Yeah, because if we go to overtime... Right.
I'm just
Worthy
gonna
of
check the
note.
straw poll right now.
Worthy of note, to be fair. If Kenobi Vance survives, and, Phaeton has a really good chance of going to overtime, because his KOs try and come back once when Horny dies, and then he gets to score, and then there's 2 shots at all the KOs coming back. So, frankly, Horny really has to commit to killing Kenobi here.
Well, I mean...
But he also has to kind of commit to killing the other Gut Runners, because it's a kill. That's not really enough.
Kenobi Vance. Oh, it's enough because he's
Well,
off the pitch.
yeah, but the thing is, he can come back, and
Yeah, but what Metal's saying is like...
and even a Gut Runner only needs 2 pushes.
Yep,
So it's still,
You're right.
it might feel like it's over, but it really, really isn't. As long as Phaeton tries his best.
Frisky Zebulon should get
Yeah,
the
he needs
fuck
to
out of
preserve his
town.
players, and it doesn't look like he's interested in that.
Yeah. I think he absolutely needs to keep that sidestepping.
Evers.
That is!
Evers.
He gets power.
McGraw. Fevers McGraw.
Oh!
Yes!
That's a regen, though. The regen has
Fevers
been successful.
McGraw.
Yeah. Hey, don't you dare
Feathers!
take it away from Feathers.
Fevers
Wow.
for MVP.
Wow. Yeah, cricket can completely deny the push one-turn touchdown. Well, you can make it very hard. Ho ho ho. Oh, ha 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 ha.
I'm a child.
Fuck,
I'm so
yeah, you
sorry.
guys
No.
are French.
Yeah, I'm just saying, there's a chance. Has he got 2 sidestep? He hasn't got 2 sidestep. He's only got 1 stand firm. He's only got 1 flesh column.
He's
I know there is
working
2
alone.
sidesteps. Snickle.
That doesn't
Snickle's
help,
favourite has
because that's not
Ludicrous.
denying the 1 turn. We're talking about Cricket's team. You Goomba.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Well,
Ludicrous Gibbs just taking 1 for the team. A little bit too late, to be honest.
Yeah,
but-
but hey, go mark up the Murder Wolf. I'm sure it'll be fine. He's like,
Are you sure? He's been saying, "Send me in, coach." Whole game. Now Phaeton's going, okay. Looks like Ludacris has decided that it's more.
uh-oh,
Stay
he's
alive.
gone down. You silly Wally. One-Eye Farouk has hit the dirt. I wish we could go back to Owl Puns, it was a hoot.
I wish we could go back to Al puns. It was a who.
I don't think you understand how happy he's making tea right now.
Earth 40. Earth 40. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. These are, a bit owly for me.
He's wedging the remaining rats in.
I mean, nevertheless, they're pretty good. Let's see what happens here.
My
Probably
mouse
not a
goes a
great
little bit
deal,
funky
anyway.
there.
Because at the moment I'm owl by myself.
See, I don't understand why he's committed so many players away when he wants to probably foul one Whisker Biscuit. Oh, maybe he's going to foul this.
I'm a bit of-
I think he just wants to kill
I don't
Christian
hate that.
Zebulon.
Right, Barney over here. Oh my goodness.
This wolf is
Goodness
not on point
gracious.
today. He really isn't
Wow.
doing the work.
It's all on Frank, really. Frank's
Aethwin's
the
been
beast.
solid as well, to be fair. Aethwin's fouls have been fairly on point. Lol Hutzler, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. And indeed, welcome to ReBBL this season. I believe I saw you sign up.
think so.
That was a noise.
I'm a bit disappointed that I'm not in Lava Jackals
No.
division. Oh, I'd like a friendly face. So
I was going
could
to say,
beat
didn't we all do really bad things to Lava Jackal in season in 1 minute this season?
Yeah.
Lava Jackal was like,
Who'd have thought this game would be this crazy?
Oh, I'm gonna have.
it's only a
mountain
plus
of pasta
1
after
foul,
this.
but he's still doing it anyway because it's a gut runner, and he's sticking to his plan of hurting gut runners. That's a stunning to a sending off.
no.
Aethwin, the ref has finally had enough of Aethwin's antics.
Snake eyes.
If he'd killed him, he'd be fine.
Talking about snake eyes.
PTSD intensified.
PTSD intensifies.
Yeah, but like we say, Phaeton's got a chance.
Incoming flashbacks of Lava Jackal getting owned by T's big coccyx. Take that out of contention if you will.
Context, you mean?
But-
Surely.
Whatever.
No, it's a
Yes.
contentious subject.
I think we're going to see Feathers McGraw taking a 2-dice shot on Chrome 2 here. He does get the gut run up.
Whatever he does, he keeps the sidestepping runner alive. Zebulon must be alive.
Well, he's probably not going to... He might not get fouled. Who knows? He's actually using a blitz. And does bring down Chrome 2. Doesn't follow the same fate as Talcum.
It's been all of a good time though. Wow, I like it.
feathers moving
I don't know, man. I think
upfield.
with this few
Yeah.
rats, I'd be running away. If I'm entirely honest. Where did all the owl puns come from, anyway?
The super,
I
owl.
lost track for a moment of what was going on.
Yeah. Doesn't he? You don't even
I
pay
actually
attention
pay
to your own
attention
chat.
to
Jesus. Apparently not.
Man. He gets money and then he becomes a sellout.
Who'd have thunk it?
Do you see what I did there?
Never give up, never surrender. Fenton does want to throw in the owl, yeah, on this defense.
God damn it. I should know
Major
where
bite.
the puns
Fenton's
came
now
from.
surrounding the cage with 3 rats. I don't think that's surrounding. I think that's like escorting.
Please go down the pitch in an orderly fashion. There is kibble at the end zone.
It's kibble. Okay, so I think we're gonna be hitting Whisker Biscuit. Left hate my hair.
Because of course he's gunning for
course we
the
are.
corralling. I don't think that's the corralling. He gets an arm break. Does he use Mighty Blow? He does use Mighty Blow on the armor. He's gonna pile on, because, you know what, at this point, why not?
I want the SPP.
Yay!
Got one!
Got one!
Got him, Chief! Got him! Badly hurt. My stairs! Oh my god, do some damage for
only
God's sake.
taking-
And then he immediately
it's
gets
only-
an injury.
It's only taken him 14 fucking
Turns out,
turns to
all he
get
needed
there.
was my stairs to yell at him in chat.
And Whisker Biscuit is
Just
now
believed in himself.
out of the game.
But not out of our hearts.
No, he falls out of our hearts as soon as Phaeton loses, dude.
Oh, well, I mean, so he's still in our
I
hearts.
know, I'm just saying.
Peyton
That's
hasn't lost.
that's the fate that he has promised to him.
Lining up behind the chemical sheds for a
Yeah.
shooting.
Single gunshot rings out.
It's a big 50 cal and you've lined all the rats up. He's like, why are we wasting
One
money?
bullet, many heads. It's fine. You can all share.
Well, when the rounds cost you like 100 and something bucks
That's
a round, what value for money?
I liked how
Plus, it's easy to clean up afterwards. You just get a...
I have not much else to say really. It's going kind of badly for the rats. Would be a fair description
Kind of
of
badly.
this.
It's going kind of badly. Jeez, Metal.
Get in the fat pal. Hello.
Oh,
Kevy Kane's gone.
McGraw. Oh, he's the best.
Poor Kevy. Poor Kevy.
And now we bring one eye for
Jesus, those dive.
Telling you who knows how this game will turn out. Turn out, surely. You could have the free for there.
Why is he marking Frank? Oh god, he's blitzing Frank.
They can
4
blitz
players
him.
left, and he's not giving up hope. He's got a pom. He's got a pow even. He's got a pom on the bench.
He's got a palm. Everybody's got a palm.
Frank drags himself back to his feet as we all watch Hate My Hair tear down pitch, probably towards something. Well, a rat.
Frisky Zebulon.
Nah, first because everyone's
Yeah, you're not going to want to do that.
Nah, he's got to jump up.
He's gone for the kicker.
One eye Farouk.
Oh, he's powered the kicker.
He'll be no-eyed Farouk in a minute.
Oh, hello.
Gouged eye. Gouged eye injury.
It's a
Come
stun,
on.
but he didn't
He
use Mighty Blow.
wins.
So he's using Mighty Blow on the... Oh, he's got one eye Farouk.
Oh, gouged eye. Gouged eye. Gouged
Badly
eye.
hurt.
Another one.
Got another one. See? My stairs,
Lame.
if you'd have shouted at Horny Cricket's Pommer like 12 turns ago, there'd be no rats left.
mean, but there isn't any.
No, but
rats
there'd actually
left.
be none. They'd all be dead. There's 3 rats.
As long as Horny Cricket doesn't pyro this.
Are you kidding? I think he'd
We
probably
should
be
be
okay
good.
with it hitting overtime at this point. get a couple more cars for hit my hair. You know, there's another 8 turns of pomming rats in overtime.
Well, I mean, potentially. If a bunch of these rats come back and the rat's been tossed.
Yeah, it could be bad. You know, like I say, it's all going to come down to how many KOs wake up and how many whether Phaeton can put together a 1-turn threat.
Do you think that Fevers and McGraw will finish the job in the whites and
No.
enter the other one?
I do not, I'm afraid. He should
He
try.
should totally do it. He's the best. He's my boy.
No, I think he does aim for the white, but
There's still a hero dive play he could do. This is T
Oh,
play
okay.
territory.
I like how you've given fucking Feathers a theme.
This T play territory right here, fellas.
Major bite. Why is the piling on Wolf blitzing so often, you might ask? He has jump up. That's a thing. But yeah, I reckon we're going to see an attack on Crumb. Yeah, it's a bad thing if you're a rat, to be fair. Are we going to see Feathers dodge out? Make the 2 dice on the on Chrome again? The hero player?
No, I want to see the hero play.
He's not going to cage dive uphill.
Uphill.
A block. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes,
He's
gonna
not.
do it. His name is Mad Rats, Furry Road.
Yeah, but
He's
he needs
mad,
to
I
keep
tell
a
you.
gutter runner on pitch.
It's doing something.
Oh, he's focusing Guile. He's gonna blitz Guile.
Oh, he's marking it there so he can run it with Chris
He does make the dodge. He's got to do a GFI.
Finally doesn't fail
He gets the not knockdown.
Well, he gets something.
He's re-rolled it with POW. This is insane. Burning a re-roll here is kind of mental, but
you could say this.
I don't know
was
why I didn't
ludicrous.
follow up, to be honest.
Why did you follow? Why didn't you
Yeah, because
follow?
Wolf just walked in now. Cricket taking no chances, not even going to use a blitz. He's just gone straight for the score. Sinks it
There
home.
it is.
Alright, so chaos rolls.
You spin around, dog.
Who's a good doggo?
That's it.
Who's a good doggo?
Okay, the important and crucial KO rolls.
Don't you spoil
Don't you
it.
spoil
Wait.
Mr. Crusader.
Oh! Zombo comes back. And as far as the Mad Rats are concerned, there's 4 dead injured. And 2, entirely 2, come back. Oh dear. But one of them is Kenobi Vance. So there's a
That's the
dream.
one you want you to
There's a
come back,
hope.
right?
Why is it a big thing you use the reroll Trudney? Because this is an overtime format, and if it gets to overtime form, if it goes into overtime, he will only have 2 rerolls to Cricket's 3.
So Kenobi Vance needs a push.
He needs a single push.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to get
Quick
pushed.
Push or a quick snap. And there's
or
been
quick
2 quick
snap.
snaps already, so there's a potential.
Yes.
I'm not
does
sure
work
it
that way.
works that way. but
Absolutely works that way. Honest. That's what my therapist tells me.
Let me direct you to the marketing.
Well, if Horny gets a blitz, it'd be all over very quickly for Phaeton.
It would just be like what?
Is he
like-
setting up for quick snap? You can't. Surely.
Oh,
It looks like it.
Surely.
oh.
I mean, he's pushed those not that great. Like,
Yeah, it's not that great, but it's better than praying for a quick snap. I don't...
well,
He's literally going, I need a quick snap.
Bevis McGraw for
The kicker can't be used either.
Kicker's
'cause
dead. Oh no, sorry.
No,
When I
Farouk's
Farouk
is there.
when I Farouk's in the Kaz box.
Oh.
Tavidi.
Oh. It would have been perfect with the quick snap. Oh, just move
Yep,
everyone
I'm going to give
away.
you a blitz. That's what you get here, a blitz.
I think that's it. I think that's it over, fellas. I don't see any way of getting around this.
I don't know. I still think you make the push play. I think you can't now, but you had to set up for it. You couldn't. You're setting up for quick snap. I don't know. It's just.
No. 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 Definitely not now.
Perfect. Don't look away, gentlemen. This is how a hero dies. Good old, reasonable Mike. Witness me! As he doesn't get a quick snap. Kenobi Vance doesn't equalise. And Hardy Cricket calls it a day. That'll do, Cricket. That'll do.
I reckon you should put reasonable Mike right in front of like Ludicrous Gibbs. Just
Stare him down.
just
As Owen
Yeah.
says,
Hey, buddy.
that's right.
Rel,
I'm on the winning
Rel
team.
is going to the finals, boys. The two Pete is dream is alive for Rel right now. Not only consecutive years, well, seasons, but also potentially, the second time Cricket could have got it as well. One more game stands between him and his dream. The man, he has a dream.
And it's roll.
And we get to find out.
Nice pass.
Good job,
bro.
dude. Good job. Ah! And that right there absolutely summarises the game, I think. Whisker Biscuit grabbing the MVP. Eighth win, probably deserved grabbing the MVP. 27 armor breaks to
I
end.
feel
Pretty rough.
It's
A
disappointing.
little bit rough if you're Mad Rat's side. It's worthy of note. Wow! Look at those!
Yeah.
Look at those dice. Those
You
d6s.
do.
43 ones on the side of Mad Rats.
they do a lot more.
Not just that. A lot of
it's
it's on their armor and their injury, and there was a lot more hits.
Yeah.
So the straw poll, we're gonna refresh that right quick. 23 total votes. Is it 23? Let's have a look. 23 total votes. 43.48% of you, 10 people, were right in Necronomics going through.
I voted for
I didn't
Necronomics.
vote.
That's your problem, not mine.
Only person that can't
What do you
be.
mean?
Yeah,
It
it's
was a great
very
match.
true, Iron Adept. Very true. Get MVP on both sides now. That would have been good. Only one area can be eliminated. Well, who will make the finals? Yeah, it's either Big O or G-Man.
I hate to be
But
biased
I'm
here.
I'm sorry. I do give the Walker Sage match to Walkathon. To Sage. I give a lot of pain. I give a lot of pain and death
We
to
all heard it.
Walkathon. I don't see it going well for him.
That's canon now.
What pain and death? Yes.
Yes.
Sputnik and Einstein.
He's got Sputnik.
I wouldn't say Cricket was
Yeah.
a favourite. To be fair,
Sputnik did work the other day. Sputnik actually did work the other day.
I love Sputnik.
But that game's played on the 25th, correct?
it is Monday
On Sage game?
at 9 our time, I believe.
And it's like, oh, bleh. Sorry,
I'm doing a conversion right now.
he's doing a
He's
mathematics.
doing a number.
No, I'm just Googling that shit.
No, that was good. I enjoyed that game. I thought it was pretty well played by both sides. It was just
Let's...
2100 UTC, which is
2200 our time. Uh-huh.
It's
Still,
7 a.m. the next day.
let's have a quick look at the winning team right there. In all their glory. Did they even get a level? I don't think they did. Oh, they did get a level, actually. They did. They got 2. Great Grandpa Guile and Horny Soul both level, which are valuable levels, I feel. Horny Soul being potentially able to pick up Blodge might make a great big difference to him. Great Grandpa Guile, I don't really think there's anything great that he can pick up, to be honest.
Hearing aid. Luminous is right. He can pick up a second.
But if you're potentially going into the Sage, he's already. He's picked up Reasonable Mike as well, of course, which is extra flesh to throw into the grinder. That could be Sage. Both got normals.
I think you just sit on your level ups here, right, and just wait out to see who you have to play, right?
Yeah, it's probably best just to wait until.
No, absolutely. But I mean, you know, there's only 2 teams you can possibly play. Dodge on the Wolf is a no-brainer. Torn between Sure Feet and Sprint on the Ghoul, he says.
I think.
Ooh, I like the idea of Sprint. Make your one turn even more viable. And Dodge is really a no-brainer on Horny Soul, isn't it? Like I said, that's what I called before we even went in there. So I think that's what's going to happen. If there's an Agi team left, perhaps Diving Tackle, but there isn't. He's having a ponder, guys. He's having a ponder. So, ladies and gentlemen,
he's having a ponder.
Yeah, I would wait and find out who you're playing and.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was Necronomics versus the Mad Rats Furry Road, taking fate in the G-Man 3 Dream, ending it quite brutally. Actually, there was quite a brutal game for poor old Furry Road. Let's have a quick look at the team. Well, they only lost a player.
I don't think too many of them died.
But there was a lot of being beaten around the pitch, is the point. So, we're going to call that a day. I've been your caster Full Metal. We've been joined by my good friends, the Richest T. That was...
Yep. I look forward to watching the
you being Hounds on, I think, possibly on that one. The Dream Team.
Dream Team.
And, of course, we've had Crusader here as well, bringing up the Aussie side of the equation.
It's a pretty good equation.
Not really. Far too
Not
Aussie.
really.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We're going to play out with the Necronomics song because they earned it. So, good night, stay classy. See you on Tuesday. I think there might be an extreme game tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll get back and talk about that there. If you haven't followed, please do. If you haven't subbed, you should, because we've got cool emotes, like the Rebel emote, like the Chainsaw emote, if you're willing to go up to $10. And it's all half price if you pay with cash, or free with Twitch Prime. Half price means you can sub to one of these other fine gentlemen and chat with me, probably T.
What?
Thank you and good night, folks.
Stuck in the city and the night is a war. In touch with the ground.
That was a fireball!
Oh! He got the cross! Smell like a sound, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Just like the wolf. Like the wolf.
Hero wise.
Oh my days!
I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Lost in a crowd, I smell like a sound, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
Oh hello, you can definitely... Yo! Oh my god!
What is this go?
D-Bag, thanks for the follow right at the end there. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Stay classy.